Welcome to the Saturday night kicking it with the crew. Hey, that sounded good, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, great.
Welcome everyone. Welcome.
Yeah. Welcome.
Hello,
MT,
everybody.
MT Paranormal Life hit his 1K subscribers.
1,000. Can't believe it. Thank you everyone. Really, thank you all.
Yeah, this was a
I got
little
my 1K
unexpected
haircut.
live.
My 1K haircut today.
You got the 1K haircut.
Yeah. 1K
Yeah, that
haircut.
looks
Man.
good. That looks good.
Yeah, that's all right.
Hey, it's
Now
hot
the
out.
bugs are going to get you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got that hat now, so I'm going to make sure that I'm going to wear that.
The mosquitoes.
Keep them off my head.
Hello. We got 3 in here.
LIB, what's up? Legendary legends doing legendary things.
Yes, you know what it is. We're missing a legend though. Where you at? I sent you an invite. Come on, legend. Legend man.
Hey, Jana and Nicole, what's up?
Hello.
Hey guys, how you doing? Jenna said.
Hey, good.
Nicole
Good.
Wade, what's up, Nicole?
Hello.
Hello.
So in case you missed the intro, let's start over. Welcome to the Saturday night kicking it with the crew. That sounded good again, right? And if y'all didn't know, MT Paranormal Life hit his 1K subscribers.
1K. Got the special haircut, like I said.
He got the
Thank
1K
you, everyone.
haircut. And we're going to be doing a t-shirt giveaway. We're talking about it. We got to come up with a way how we can do that with with everyone's help, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the way I did it before was I had everybody who wanted in send me an email, and then I put all their names, did it kind of old school style, put all their names on a piece of paper, folded them up, put them in the hat by the deadline, and then drew one.
There you go.
We could each do one for our shirts.
Bigfoot Wingy, the UK.
Thanks, Jenna.
Yeah, congratulations.
Jenna. Sorry, I keep saying Jenna. Hey, Marshall, what's up?
Marshall, how you doing, buddy? Happy Saturday to everybody. So
it's hot today.
Yeah, it is. You know why it's hot, man? You hit that 1K.
Yeah.
You're on fire.
It's making me sweat. Pat, what's up, Pat?
Pat, how you doing, buddy?
And Marshall, hey Marshall. Thanks, Marshall. Appreciate it.
Hi, Pat. How you doing?
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the caves. What did you think, Tim, man?
Well,
Thanks, Lori.
I don't want to sound, like too negative, but as far as safety, no, it was really, you guys really climbed down in there, and I was really worried. So I don't want to sound, too negative on that, but yeah, that was tough.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Lori.
it was a little crazy. Especially, I seen those feet in there when something hit that rock or whatever hit. I seen those when I ducked down in there to look into the other cave because it's only about maybe 2.5 feet tall. I seen feet walking in there.
I don't know how you guys do it, tell you the truth.
When I heard that rock hit the side, and then I finally, when you came back out, I gave you the camera, I went and I was trying to look and see if there was a seam underneath that edge of the cave to look over into the other section, but it was sealed up all the way around.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Thanks, Lori. Sally Joe, what's up?
Kind of mind blowing when you see, legs walking by.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys were down in there, and I was this. Well, you can't see my hands, but I was feet away from that hole where you climbed down. It was just, I
Oh
wouldn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was
Thanks,
crazy,
Kevin. Thank you.
especially doing it at night. And then
Yeah.
something moving the glow sticks, and that was crazy in itself.
Yeah.
I
Thanks,
think you had a
Abigail.
glow stick moved, Tin Man. Yours moved. Yours went up the hill, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. Just last night or the other night when we were there at over by that area where the Wendigos were reported, we had that glow stick that was just way off in the distance, out in the middle of nowhere. One of our
Right.
glow sticks ended up out there.
Yeah, Jana, that's funny. It was very stressful. I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ Rock was too. He said that one was the caves when we just were there. That one was putting him on edge. He said,
Yeah.
"Yeah, Kathy, thanks."
Yeah, the other night at the Wendigo spot, Wendigo Bigfoot, it was that glow stick was coming towards us and then took off to the right. That was crazy. There's something about glow sticks. I guess blue is their favorite color.
Okay. Yeah, I just ordered a batch. I got more green and more white. They arrived today, so
Yeah, they took your green one.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenna. Yeah, the glow sticks. I guess it just can't resist them. Hey, Laura.
Hello, Laura. Yeah.
Marshalls thought it was exciting.
Yeah, and you don't really want to run down there and chase them down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just kind of let and see how far it goes. Watch
Right.
it, see if it keeps coming.
LIB, how you doing,
What's
brother?
up, Mike?
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Just chilling. How
Man,
you
this is
doing?
LIB. LIB, this is Tin Man.
Hi,
Good
how are you
man.
doing?
Nice to meet you officially. How are you?
Hey, nice to meet you too.
Yeah. How's it going?
Pretty good.
What are we doing tonight? Just shooting the breeze about the past little couple of weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we got a picture too that we're gonna. I would really like to get your input on this picture.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the mountains up here. I came up for a UFO conference with somebody. So we actually first time I had him in the woods, and he had a full on encounter, 6 minutes long. Got it. We had night vision out and stuff. We had our psionics out too. So
Wow.
Nice.
yeah,
Congratulations.
can't ask for more.
Joe
Hey, DJ.
says, "Hi guys, I'm waiting for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming."
Yeah,
So-
you guys are as consistent as it gets. So I mean,
Yeah, appreciate that.
just call it like I see it. You guys do the work.
When it's hot, it's hot.
Yeah.
You don't want to slow down. I
Thanks,
wish there
Tweety.
was like nighttime for like 30 days, like it is up in Alaska. We'd just be out for.
I don't know if I wish for that, but
We're doing a straight 30-day hunt.
30
Nonstop.
nights.
Yeah, 30 nights, 30 days.
Yeah, Mike, you probably knew I got the 1,000, man.
good stuff. I was trying to help you push, bro. I'm glad you
I
got
know,
there.
man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shit. I'll help anybody that's putting in the work. You deserve it, bro. You'll. That's just the beginning. You'll take off. Once it just takes. It's hard to get to the people. That's the hardest part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
That's just the hardest part.
I'm still trying.
Yeah, right. Every day, it's But if you reach one person a day and make a difference for one person, like that was a good day. You know what I mean? That was a good day. It was a successful day.
Absolutely.
Daughter back there on the couch listening to their music, breaking through the green screen.
Kevin says they all called it running glow sticks.
Yeah.
Sally Joe says, hi, LIB. Little says,
Hey,
hey.
Sally.
Little cow. What's up, little cow?
Yeah.
Little crow. Sorry, little crow.
Marshall says, yep, good strategy there.
Awesome.
I might miss some of the
What's up,
chats.
Pat?
Pat says hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that video up from my point of view when we were at the caves that first time.
Yeah.
That spoiler. That's what the thumbnail is in the background that I got. That's for that. That'll probably be out towards the beginning of the week.
Yeah, you know what I should have did, Mike? I should have took your camera in with me because you weren't live, right?
No.
Yeah, I should have grabbed your camera while you were holding mine and went in.
Yeah, we'll have to keep that in mind. Remember that next time.
Yeah.
When I seen those feet underneath that cave, you know, it was, like I said, it was about a 2.5 foot opening there that went into another cave that opened up. There was like something walked by.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, something through that dang rock, man.
Yeah, bipedal, right? It's
Yeah.
like you can tell, you know, it's like when you spend time out there. Because so I had something happen to me once. I was at this place called Bluestone Wilderness, and I'm across the lake, and it's not too far across. You know, you can see clear on a clear as day. You know, it's a beautiful lake, wide open, and I see something going, and I can't see the top half of it because of the brush. You know what I mean? But because the trees are hanging down, but it's like the mountain goes up. So whatever's walking, it has like big legs, like thick legs, but it has hoofs. Like you could tell it doesn't have feet. It's got huge hoofs, like horse legs. I'm looking at moose legs. I'm looking at something big, but I'm only watching two. You know what I mean? I'm only watching two go by. I'm not watching, you know, a four-legged animal. And like, you know, I did one of these. There was nobody else out there really, but I did like one of these. You know what I mean? Like, please, it's somebody seeing this. You know what I mean? Like, and because I hadn't been out there, but for like a few minutes, you know, and like, so I was only in the very beginning where like people park at, but the hike is like. So I went to where that spot was, and it was an 8-mile hike. So like, and you have to go all the way around. And when I got back there, weird stuff happens too. And well, regardless though, I was still by the parking lot kind of. So I was like looking around to see like, is there anybody else I can like be like, look? I had no idea. I still don't know what I was looking at. No idea what I was looking at.
That's what I was kind of thinking in my head. Is there a bear walking on two, you know, because bears tend to do that sometimes. They'll get up and walk on two legs.
Yeah,
you know?
they're scratching their back up something or something. But I mean, if it's like walking, like, you know, you could tell bears kind of shuffle when they're on 2 feet. They don't, you know, they're not like taking like human strides or like, you know, Sasquatch strides. They like they have more of a shuffle to it.
Right. And I was like saying it, watching it, looking at Mike to see if he was walking, going, there's something walking in here. And he's like, something just threw something out here. And then Tin Man's like, oh my God, are you guys all right? I'm like, holy, what do I do?
Well, when my buddy posts the footage of what happened last night, I'll send it to you. And like, you'll know what it's like, because like, it's his first time. And like, I'm trying to like, I'm, you know, he's trying to tell me to look, but I'm also like, you know, kind of like looking around us, because I hear them all around, and this Sasquatch has him locked in. Like, he's froze, he can't move, he's just stuck, like, you know, staring at it. He's not really making sense when he's talking to me. So I'm not really in the encounter like he is. So I'm right next to him, but I'm kind of on the outskirts of like the encounter. You know what I mean? And or the experience, if you will. So I'm kind of just walking around like, go easy, guys, like, go easy, like, don't scare him. I'm like, you know, kind of like pleading with them, like, don't do too much, like, he's new.
Right.
And there was a lot of them. You know, obviously, you get locked in on one. You get fixated on one, especially when you sight one And that's like where you get your focus, right? You're not gonna like see a Sasquatch and be like, no, let me just look around and see what else is out here. You know what I mean? And
Right.
it's like it gets your attention, obviously. So,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
but I was noticing all the other stuff going on around them, or us, I should say. And it's pitch black. We have night vision. It's pitch black where we are. We're pitch black out there. You know what it's like. When we're
Yeah.
sitting at home, it's a different story. To be like, oh, look left, look right, because you gotta maintain all your gear, whether it's your flashlight and your camera, and you gotta kind of watch. You gotta watch your footing, obviously, because you gotta, as much as you want to look up and look around, you have to always keep looking down and watch where your feet are. And if you have the flashlight up, it only, the little bit of light that emanates down towards your feet isn't a lot, so you have to keep looking down to like see exactly what you're about to trip over or whatever.
Right.
And so there's a lot going on, and I totally get it. But when you're in that night vision with the psionics, it's a monocular. So like you have one eye closed and one eye in the night vision. So when you take it down, now this eye that was in the monocular with the night vision starts adjusting to the darkness, and the one that was closed starts adjusting a different way. And it's just like it's a mess in itself.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, walking around there and trying to film, talk on chat,
Oh, yeah.
hold the flashlight, look down at your safety, look where the other guys are, talk on the radio.
Yeah, it's a
look,
lot.
yeah,
Yeah,
keep
and then
an
there's
eye
stuff
out.
going on. There's stuff distracting you all around you. What went bump in the night? What was that? What came over my head? What was that behind me? So it's like, it's fun to be on this side, like watching it through the on the TV or on the cell phone, whatever, and watching you guys do it. It's fun because like you're seeing it, first person point of view. But like when you're there, it's not just that lens. You have darkness to every other side of you. Every other side of you is just darkness and just standing out there exposed. So it's
Yeah, I'll go dark sometimes and look at the guys holding a flashlight and be like, what if this is what if we were stalking them and they only got a flashlight, it's all dark around them.
well, that's the weird part about the night vision is like you turn into the animals that can see you. You know what I mean? And it's a really weird thing. It's really weird because it's a trip when you take it down and you realize, wow, everything out here is looking at me this way, and I can't see anything. You go like this with your hand in front of your face without a flashlight. It's not. It might as well not be there.
Right.
Yeah, and you know how it is, like when you have your phone, like if you're using your phone for your camera, whether it's live or just recording, and you're watching it to see your picture where you're pointed at, you don't realize how much night vision is gone until you try to look around, and then it's like you can't see anything.
Yep.
Because you just still have that bright glow around your eyes from your phone, and now it's like you don't even have night vision to see after you've been staring at the phone camera.
Exactly. Yes, it takes a long time to adjust. In complete darkness, and sometimes you can't adjust because there really is nothing to adjust to. We're not built for darkness, so a full moon is like a blessing. But that's why I always preach to people about the blue hour, which is like you have twilight at night, but they have the blue hour in the morning, which is like the hour before sunrise. So it's called the blue hour because the sun is coming up, but it hasn't risen yet, but it starts to give you a light. So you can see just a little bit better than you can in the dark.
Right.
And you have the nocturnal stuff going home, and then you have like the daytime stuff coming out, and it's a really weird time to be out, and it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it anyway.
Yeah, I like it. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
You could see shadows a lot better. You could see through the greenery.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta go run and grab food for us. So
Not a problem. DJ, hello. I'll cut back up there. Yes. I think it is little. I think it might be a ghost. I don't know, man. You all be the judge on that. I put the picture out there, but we're going to talk about that here in a minute. That was amazing. Yeah. Kevin asked, do I think it was a Wendigo? I don't know. What do you think it was, Mike? Tin Man?
I have no clue.
To me, I would say ghost. I don't know. I mean,
Whatever
I
it
never.
was huge. Or like you say, it might have been close to the camera.
Yeah.
There was a time where I seen something in a cemetery that looked like an apparition of a person, and I seen it look like it ran right when I looked at it, but as it started to run, it dissipated and it looked like smoke. And that kind of like what that smoke reminded me of when you kind of just see it like dispersed is what it looks like in the photo that is running up and down. It looks kind of like that same texture to it, the same kind of coloration.
Yeah.
It does remind me of that when I see it.
Was that from the last hunt from the other day that you two went out?
No, that one was from the what was it? Lakeside Cemetery over in Shalersville.
Oh,
That was
That picture that I
months ago.
put up was from when we first got out there. We were walking. So how this happened, that picture happened. We were walking and it said, "Stop, I'm right here." And then it'd say like camera or something along those lines, or take picture.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. And I was like, okay. So I snapped a picture off. And that was that only picture. And it's funny because, like I said earlier, I usually don't, keep those. When I see them, I'm like, well, I only took one picture. It's probably really nothing. But I opened it up and was all like, whoa, there's something, looks like it's standing there.
hmm.
But that's how it happened. It said over the spirit box that, like, somewhere along the lines, like, stop, I'm right here, take picture. And that's what we did. And there it was. That's what came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that spirit box that Mike has. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Jack, can you describe what you seen when you took off like Fred Flintstone in a car up the hill? All right, this is weird. So I looked over. Well, first I heard shuffling, and I kind of looked over, and I seen something like coming up the hill pretty fast at me. But it was just like a look like that. I just looked like that and was all like another run moment, And I heard the stick break, and I think you said you heard that.
Yeah, I think I heard some sounds that I think there was more than just one sound, but yeah, one of it was like a stick breaking or something.
Yeah. And so I felt like my life was going to be in danger. It was all just happened in a split second.
And I didn't even know until I
Yeah.
turned around and came back up the hill.
I mean, that night I was getting touched. Like I said, it could have been bugs, but I swear it was like, someone took their fingers and just touched you. And then that happened, and it was just like, wow, that was weird.
Well,
And it was
that
pretty much going along with like that breathing. Now, if you listen really close in that breathing before I say it, you can hear something breathing into the camera. And then I said, hey, I just heard you or felt you breathing on me. Did you breathe on me? And it said breathing. I was
yeah,
like,
that's
man.
you were getting a lot of what seemed like genuine interaction with your spirit talker.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dean asks something here. Do you think one spirit box can talk to another spirit box? Well, I wouldn't say they talk to each other because they can only be interacted with. But I mean, it's possible something could talk through one and then talk through another. Maybe say the same thing. We were trying to compare and see what was said. See if something maybe was trying to communicate through each of ours. Maybe the same
Yeah.
thing. So now, guys, when you out next time on a hunt, watch out for upside down. What upside down what in a tree?
Eyes.
Upside down eyes in the tree? Yeah.
Yeah.
We did see, well, I did. I saw some eyes up in a tree. Remember that, Mike?
Over at Claim 3?
Over at
The caves.
Yeah.
Oh, at the caves. Okay.
Yeah. Remember, I kept seeing the eyes up in the tree.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
on
think
top
you
of the
can
river.
put a tracker on a glow stick and track them? I don't even know where to get a tracker at.
I've got Apple trackers, but you need another cell phone. Apple phone. Have to give him a phone too.
Yeah.
Here, take this.
Hey, roller woman.
Yeah. It says, Jack, when you saw the feet, was at the same time inside the cave that you said you smelt something real bad? Yes. Yep.
It did. It really smelled.
Yeah, and it was a weird kind of smell. It wasn't, I don't know. It was weird.
And I was down on the trail, and I saw those two eyes. I got eye shine, and it was looking over a rock, and then all of a sudden, it raised up about another foot, and it was just looking at me when it did raise. So I figured that wasn't normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah, and didn't we go after it, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went right up to that.
Yep.
Isn't that
And that's
where
when
you
I
saw
was,
something? Yeah.
yeah, when I was walking up there and I was looking the other way and I looked back, the camera stayed right on it, but my vision didn't, but I seen something go to the right. Yeah, that was weird. Sorry about your TV, Rob. Oh my gosh, are they going to pay for a new TV for you?
Shoot, for the prices of cable, they should buy you a TV.
Yeah. Hello. Hello to anybody that I missed. Thank you for being here with us. If you could hit that like button.
Gonzato, what's up? Jody Brooks.
Hello. Hello. Trying to catch up. Sheep squash.
Hey, I'm gonna run, guys. I'm in like the smallest town on earth, and like it's. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit.
All right.
All right, buddy.
Technical
Hey, drive
difficulties.
safe, man.
All right.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Be good.
We'll do.
Trapper. Yeah, he
Trapper's
was here.
Hey, Grizz, what's up? And who is it? Magstar 68. Good day from Western Australia.
Yes.
Good day.
Oh, that helps, doesn't it?
There you go.
Who does? What's up, Trap?
We got some music.
Yeah, hang on 1 minute. I got a phone call coming in.
Okay.
Yeah. Little says it was so funny how everyone was obsessed with the glow sticks. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to order more.
Thank you.
That was something else.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't get to see that deer until I watched your video, your camera view. I
Yeah.
didn't see it until then. Somebody, Little Crow, asked if the deer was okay.
Yeah. The little baby deer. We got money for glow sticks. Whoop whoop. That's funny. Rob says, I get paid this Wednesday, Sally Joe. I'll buy a new TV.
Yeah, I guess
That's awesome. Sorry that happened, Rob. Geez, they should really buy you one. I put it on them.
good opportunity to upgrade, huh? Buy
Yeah.
a better TV.
Gosh, there's so much. I'm so far behind. I'm gonna whip ahead, guys and girls. I'm sorry. Hello,
Yeah, like
hello.
Kathy said,
Hello,
hit
woman.
the like button. Hit the like button, everyone.
Trapper, where are you? He said he'd be right back.
Yeah, he got a call. There he is.
Trapper without a hat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
sorry,
like
my
it.
granddaughter called.
roller woman said, "Wait, trap without a cap."
Oh yeah, it's kind of weird without me seeing that. I just got back from a bunch of graduation parties,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's been one of those days. We had 6 of them to go to today, so I just got home.
Yeah.
it's hot here
Awesome.
today.
It was a hot one today.
Very hot today.
So to that picture, I'm going to throw that picture up, guys, and show them what we were talking about. Do you see that shadow? I can't outline it. Mike, can you outline that?
I'm going to find the window.
I think I see it. It's on the left.
right.
It would be my
Can
left.
you see
Yeah,
me?
right there.
Can you see me outlining it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can see the shoulders, head.
You know what I was saying before, how when I saw like that smoke guy before, and it when he like dissipated, it had like a bunch of like smoke kind of trail around the ground. It reminds me of this. I don't know what you want to call it. It looked like smoke to me. But when I see this kind of reminds me of that, like some kind of a texture or some kind of a part of something that evaporated.
Yeah, I just think that's so weird. Like you can see a head, shoulders. Just weird. Like it's weird that you could see through it, and it looks like it's darker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's weird.
Here.
And it's weird that it said, "Stop, take my picture," you know,
Yep.
or I'm right here, take a picture.
Yeah,
Something along those lines.
I could almost see a head at the top.
Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah, and you can see the shoulders coming down.
Yep.
That is wicked.
Maybe here.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I see like the bigger part, like in the white there. Yeah, like right in there, and then if you go down, you can see shoulders. Yeah, just weird.
Yeah, that.
Where is this
There's
at?
something there. I think there was something there. I don't think that was any kind of lighting or exposure thing. I think there was something there. Some kind of like something evaporating or
Was this-
some partial
It's on your
evaporation.
left,
Something.
Yeah. Yeah, Trapper. The spirit box said along the lines like, "Stop. Um, I'm right here. Take a picture." Somewhere, something like that.
Did it say over there or over here?
Over here, yeah, something like that.
This even here, this almost looks like
Fog, or
yeah, like maybe some kind of like disturbance, maybe some kind of electromagnetic field.
yeah, yeah. Like, and we didn't have no equipment running at that point. We were just going down to the area of interest. But hey, if that is something, that's pretty neat.
Thanks,
It's
Rob.
just weird how it's all darkened out.
Yeah, because when you go down, it looks like you see 2 legs. It separates. Keep going. Yeah, like two legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You see him. That is wicked.
Yeah, this is my first time seeing this picture.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Bring the whole thing
I
in
don't know.
view here.
Whip through these comments real quick. I don't want to get all backed up again.
Thanks everyone for congratulating my son on graduating this year. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a crazy spring. Let me just tell you that. Crazy.
You said
Wow, Sally.
he's going to college, right?
Yes, he is going to college. He's going to go and study business management. He's going to major in that.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
going to
Marshall, I
Ohio.
was out there hitting home runs.
Yeah, there's something definitely messing with the color spectrum here, this dark area. I mean, some
Yeah.
up here, but a majority of it's all right here.
Now,
Some up here.
that's very interesting that you said that, Rob, because is it cloaked? Is it like a Bigfoot cloaked, or, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm seeing something here too.
It's just weird that it
I mean-
came over the spirit box.
How tall do you think that was? How tall do you think that is?
It probably looks like around as tall as we were, because I just held out the camera right in front of me, like at eye level, and just snapped a picture.
Okay. To me, it looks really tall. On camera. Like by showing it here, it looks really tall. So that kind of brings it in perspective a little bit if it's about as tall as you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was close to you, it could probably have been as tall as us. It just looks like it's distant because of the background. Because the
I don't know, because that tree looks farther back than it. If that top part was a head and that's a shoulders, then it's standing closer than that tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like the background might look like it's further back.
Right.
Because of, that edge of that ravine is right there, and all you can see is the upper part. So it kind of like has a little bit of an illusion look to it. Looks like it could be really tall, because it's pretty high up from the bottom of the ravine where these trees are.
Yeah, maybe there's something to the spirit talker. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you were getting a lot of interactions. I think something was trying to talk to you all night.
Right, and it was just rapid fire. It's weird.
Yeah, and it was a lot of intelligent replies. You had a lot.
Right. Like when I said I felt it breathing, it said breathing.
Yep.
And I said, I heard you over there, and it said, you heard us?
Yeah, I mean, when you hear that, the odds of it being interacted with something that is paranormal that's there is a lot higher than it randomly somehow saying those things right after you said that.
Right.
That's why I trust it, because I've seen it work time and time again. Spirit Talker is good.
Yeah, it did little. It said this is its home.
Want me to bring this back down, or you got it?
I got it. Yeah, strange, man.
Hey, I'm ready to go out. Let's go.
Yeah, I hear it. Me too.
Let's go out and get that thing.
I didn't, Sally, but I'll have to go over the picture more.
Yeah, if you go back to when I was down in that ravine on the live stream, you can hear something hit the tree in front of me.
Yeah.
Something made a noise or hit a tree right in front of me, and then you can hear that almost like grunt sound. It all was pretty clear on the audio, both of those. That was probably within the first 10 or 15 minutes, I think, of the live stream.
Right.
Yeah, that came in pretty good.
Yeah, very, very weird. It was weird there. But I don't know what it is. Cloaked Bigfoot, something paranormal, Wendigo.
It's just another odd thing. Oh, so many.
Another odd thing.
Usual
Glad that we got it, though, because it goes right in the evidence book.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, though. You go out that night looking for things, you're going to find them.
Oh, yeah.
Seems
And
like
some of
they
those
try
things
to
you
find
probably
us.
don't want to run into them.
Seem like they try to find us.
Yeah. Do you guys ever feel threatened when you're out hunting? Doing a hunt?
I have. We have once. I mean, I have once or twice at least.
Tin Man, what about you?
No, I'm trying to get enough nerve to go out backpacking again after all this. Yeah.
Well, we don't want to ruin it for you.
I've felt unwelcome. I'm not quite sure I've ever felt threatened, but I have felt an uneasy, unwelcoming kind of feeling sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, it feels maybe different than saying threatened.
Yeah, on different occasions, when me and Trapper were out there, yeah, I felt threatened. Definitely when we took the women out,
Yep.
felt threatened. You remember that, Tin Man, when we took Mrs. Trapper out and she did those screams?
Yeah, we got to get her back out there. That was fantastic. that was so fun. I can't help it. I love this stuff. I love to do this. I wish everybody
my intro
could
to her, to Mrs. Trapper. That was my intro.
Yeah.
Her howls, her screams.
That's right, Mike. Yeah, I think that was the first time you were out
there.
Yeah, definitely, Jody. It was trying to break us apart. You know, it always does that for some reason. It gives somebody else some interaction, it gives me an interaction, gives Trapper an interaction, Tin Man an interaction, and sometimes in your head you don't know why you're walking that way, but you just keep going and you're like.
And that was the night you were sitting at the bottom of the hill, and I saw his back, and I could see the curve of his back. I've talked about this before, but it's just amazing. You know, you could see his back.
Yeah. Oh, when it was leaning over me?
Yeah. That was scary. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, the last time that I was out with y'all, I mean, I don't know what happened that night. I mean, even if you watch my video that I put up, you know, even my ending. I mean, my gosh, what did I do? I ended it almost. I think I walked away from y'all, and I came. You guys didn't even know I was going to end it. I come back. I said I ended my video, and then if you watched my video at the end, I had no idea what I was saying. I was totally lost.
Yeah, so you got zapped for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I went down in that down towards that ravine, and after I went down towards that ravine, I wasn't the same after that. I kept hearing things down in that ravine and along that creek. I kept hearing things, and I just wasn't the same after that.
Right. That was where we just were when I was down in that same ravine again. That's where I heard that grunt. Sounded like a weird grunt sound, and something hit the tree right by me. Whether I don't know what it was, if it was even a tree that got hit, but there was a noise. You can hear both of those on the live stream too. They were both picked up by the audio.
Right. Well, even the time I remember, for some reason I even said, Mike, you need to come out of the forest. And one of the subscribers, I don't remember which one it was, he made a good point. He says, you were in the forest all around you. The forest was all around you. You were still in there. And you're asking Mike to come out. I mean, like I said, I was not right that night. I don't know what the heck happened to me.
Yeah, zapping is a real thing, man. I'm telling you. When I went out with Mike, I felt like something was trying to affect me. And I even said it. I was like, I think something's trying to zap me. And Spirit Box says, yeah. I'm like, and it's rare to get those too. Something was just like pulling me in the opposite direction of Mike. And then I would go, no, I'm not doing that. I'd start walking back towards Mike, and then I'd just turn around for no reason and start walking back down the I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
It's rare to get answers on there like yeah or yes or no. It doesn't happen that often on the Spirit Talker.
Right. Mike, there was a lot thrown at you that night.
I knew, which night? The caves? Or not caves, but our last live stream? Or the caves? If it was the caves, yeah. It seems like there was a lot thrown.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
I really think that rock from the night at the caves got thrown from up on top of the ravine.
You went in and got the
that
rock.
was my thought. That's where
How big was that rock? How big was that rock, Mike?
Ooh, that rock was bigger than that other rock. Both of those rocks.
Really?
Probably put both of them together. Both of the rocks from the swamp.
Yeah.
It's probably about both of them together into one rock.
Yeah, it was a good 15 pounds.
It was probably like about this big.
Yeah.
Like
you could really hear it.
Wide.
You could really hear it on camera. I mean, I could hear it. I could hear it, and I was watching it. I could hear it hit something hit.
Yeah, and that hillside where that rock hit, that slope is steep. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 45-degree angle down. So it would have had to have been a hard throw to hit hard if you arced it up off from like out in the distance to hit it. Straight down seems more likely. Just threw it straight down and hit that hillside.
Yeah,
right. Jody, I agree with that. They separate you so they can get you one by one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
And do you remember that night when we were out there? Was that when you got zapped? Was that where all the screaming was? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so did you read some of those comments where a person said the adult probably, smacked around a little one for getting too close?
I did read that. Mm-hmm.
Not smack around, but,
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, like reprimand one of the youngsters for getting too close. Do you think the young ones were trying to zap you too?
I think, maybe. Or either that they were trying to mess with me. I mean, because remember, I walked up from that hill and I kept calling on the radio that something's following me. Something's following me up this hill.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I don't ever really get nervous out there. I know I always say that. And I always say I'm nervous. But I was feeling like something was literally following me up that hill. Like something was on my toes. That I had to move up that hill pretty quick. And I think I have it on my video too of me moving out of there pretty quick. But I might have shut the camera off too because I wanted to get out of there that quick. I mean, I don't remember much of that night because I said a lot of weird stuff was going on. So I can't remember when I shut the camera off or when I didn't. But right. I remember something coming. I remember something being down there. So I'm thinking like the little ones are just wanting to play or mess with me or something down there. But I know after I went down in that ravine or close to it, I didn't feel right after that. I mean, I think even Mike even said that he's got something going on down in that ravine too, and he was on the further down, and I was going to go down there and check him out, but something was telling me to stay away. So I stayed up on top.
Yeah, and then I had something going on that was weird.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that black shadow thing bouncing around over by me. And all those screams were weird, man. Mm-hmm. I would like to try to take those and amplify them.
Yeah, that one, the couple voices I got from over at West Branch that were just some kind of, it sounded like a yell, didn't even sound audible. It's just like a sound that echoed at me. I captured it, and when I amplified it, slowed it down, I actually heard something there. So you might have something, even with those sounds. There might be something that you could hear. It might be said.
And Tin Man, I know I'm the last one to say this, but don't let this scare you from going backpacking. I know when I go out on trail backpacking, when I'm not with the guys, I'm able to draw the line between doing this and backpacking. So don't let this scare you. I mean, if you ever want to get out backpacking and you don't want to go by yourself, feel free, call me. I'm always more than happy to get out there on trail just to do some backpacking. And
yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean, I know Mike and the cameraman both been on me about getting out there to do some hiking and backpacking, Yeah. I mean, maybe all four of us should go just not worry about doing this stuff, leave all of our Bigfoot stuff at home, and just do a a backpacking trip together. And
Right.
I mean, maybe we should do something like that,
Yeah.
Down for that.
Yeah, really, all this really makes you think. So,
It does.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not,
I used to love going primitive camping. Just find the spot, camp out, light a little fire, hang out. I would never do that now by
Yeah,
myself.
I
Nope.
set the tent up in the backyard, just trying to get back into this. So it was 2 nights outside till about midnight, and then I came inside, and I slept in the bed. So yeah, I was just trying to get back into it. So I appreciate the offer, though. Yeah, we'll all have to do that.
I mean, maybe just I don't know what the difference is. I mean, I can go out there and just hike and pay attention to the trail and pay attention to the scenery around me. I don't know what it is, but when I go out there and I hike and I backpack, it's the same I tell all the viewers. I mean, and the subscribers, please, watch my video, even when I'm out there backpacking, because you're going to see something that I'm not, because I'm not pointing out the X's. I'm not pointing out anything like that. I'm not pointing out the tree bends, nothing like that. I'm out there to backpack and to enjoy the scenery, the lakes, the rivers, the creeks, whatever is around me. That's what I'm out there enjoying, and try to push everything else out of my head that could be following me. I mean, Sally Joe came up across a picture one hike I did on the Buckeye Trail in I did the West Branch Buckeye Trail, and she found a picture of actually something following me, and it was a good 100 yards away or so. But it was clear as day. I mean, you can literally see that picture. It was keeping pace with me while I'm on trails. It was in the woods, keeping pace with me. But I'm not noticing it because I'm not out there paying attention to that stuff. Now, if I was out doing the research with the guy, with all you guys, yeah, we would probably. I don't know. Maybe we wouldn't have noticed it. But I mean, like a lot of these reports that come in, they're not from researchers. These researchers are not putting stuff on the BF. I mean, some of them are, but BFRO, the claims that are coming in, they're from backpackers, hunters, fishermen, people out there just camping. Those reports are coming from them. So maybe if we go out backpacking and not worry about all this stuff, just go out there and have fun on trail, we might be able to come across something that we're not expecting, because that's where these reports are coming from, people like that, so who knows?
One of us are going to sneak a EVP or something.
I know. One of you guys sneak something in
guys,
your pack.
I got a glow stick in my pocket. How'd that get there? Let's crack it and put it up.
Somebody's going to sneak something in their pack.
Doing this has made this thing so real.
Yeah.
And you realize it's real and it's no BS.
And that's why I love showing people that there's stuff out there. It doesn't matter what, if you're going to see something. But I don't know if it's that they're drawn to us because we've done this so much, and we've kind of laid our foot in, these territories or what it is. I don't know. Or if they're comfortable with us saying, okay, these guys are here again. They're not going to hurt us. Mm-hmm. Let's try zapping them up close or,
Right.
Here, let's tell them that we're standing right here and let them get a picture. They always say, come stand in front of me. So there you go.
I mean, it's the same thing. I don't want people to get scared to go out in the woods. I mean, go out there, enjoy the trails, go out there, enjoy camping. Yeah. I mean, our heritage is in that. Our heritage is from walking trails, living out in nature. That's our long time history, So we don't want, but if you look at the history, we've always coexist with these things. That's always been out there. So I don't want people to be afraid not to go out there and have fun.
Right.
You just need to know where to draw that. Somehow you need to know how to draw that line and go out there and don't pay attention what's going on. Because when we were kids camping, you would always hear bump in the night and stuff like that, and that's nature. That's being out there in nature. You just make your mind not think what that is. Maybe it's a deer, maybe you want to turn your mind that way. Oh, it's not, I don't know. It's hard to explain. You know, I hate to, to ruin for the little kids. You know, this stuff is out there for sure. It is out there, but I don't want to scare people from going out there and enjoying this stuff. You know.
Yeah, because
Be right back.
if they wanted to hurt us, they would have.
But they definitely would. If they wanted to hurt us, oh my gosh, we would have been hurt a long time ago.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And but I honestly, I don't think. I think to make people more aware. I mean, I just think they're more curious about us than we are about them.
Right.
You know, and yeah, the zapping comes in because maybe we get a little too close.
Yeah.
The rock throwing hits because maybe we're getting a little bit too close, and we're out there searching for these things, and they know that we're out there searching for these things. If you're not out there searching for these things, I don't think they're going to even bother you. They're just going to watch you maybe, but they're not going to bother you.
Right.
But they, we get that kind of stuff because we are actually going in their territory and looking for them, and they know that.
Right. Right. DJ Rock, yes, I would consider putting trail cams out there, but all the trail cams are being used at Claim 3.
That's one guy I feel sorry for. I really do feel sorry for him.
Yeah,
I'm almost willing to say, hey, I'll buy your house off you. I'm almost thinking of that,
Yeah, his property's nice, man.
Oh, I love that property. I love his property. That's, honestly, I think of all the places that we've been, I love that place. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Something's drawing me there. I really, really like that place.
Right.
That's where we caught.
That's where Claim 3 is where we caught that jelly thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's obvious. There's at least one thing there, probably more.
Yeah, and I went down. I fell. Well, at least I thought I fell.
I think you were getting pushed.
Because as soon as I got back up, I was down again.
You were?
Yeah, twice.
Yep.
Yeah,
and it wasn't, it was good when time to call that, to get you out of there, because you never lost your footing before like that.
No.
Ever.
Like I said, as soon as I stood back up, I was back down.
Yeah, and that's not you. That's
right.
not you. I mean, especially if you're experienced being in the woods and hiking and backpacking and stuff, that's not you.
Right. I think it was targeting you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it target. Look at Aries when he was out on a hunt with us. He got the scratches in his front and on his back, and
did he really?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was with Mike, and he said, "Mike, I feel like burning on my back or something." What didn't he, Mike? I don't know what he said to you. What did he say to you?
Yeah, he said he felt something on his back, and he wanted me to take a look at it. There were like 3 light scratches. They weren't really heavy, but they definitely left the 3 drag marks, which they said it didn't really break the skin, but it did make the area red in 3 lines. My daughter's back there waving, coming through the background. Waving.
Little says, do you think it was a woman that was helping? I don't know. On the spear box? I don't know. Definitely replying, giving smart replies back. That's for sure. Yes, I've seen feet. I've seen feet. More like, from the calf down to the feet. And it was walking. I mean, that's why I was looking at you, Mike, because I didn't know if you were still or walking, and looking back at it, going, there's something walking in here. And you said, bam, there's something thrown out here. And then, it's kind of like crazy. Got crazy there for a moment. Tin Man's like, are you guys all right?
Well, if it did come from that ridge line up top, that was where you were seeing the eye shine at, Tin Man.
Yeah.
It was up in that same area.
Yeah.
And then on the way out, after the camera was off, we had a mist. A mist was following us. We were walking in a mist. Remember,
Yeah,
I
that's weird.
mentioned that to
That
you,
is
Mike.
weird.
Yeah, it was the only mist out there.
Yeah,
And it was following us.
and it was following us up. Yeah, on the way out.
You know, things that you don't get to get on camera, you know.
I try to make the habit of leaving it on, just like you've seen that in some of the videos. Managed to capture some video or audio after we've left on our way back. I try to keep
Oh
it running.
yeah, that mist. Do you remember when that mist at that corner when we heard something up on that rock, and I
Yeah.
went over there and it looked like I said it looked like an old man.
Yep.
That went on top of that rock, and then that mist with that mist. Jesus,
Yep.
yes. Crazy stuff, man. I mean, a lot to talk about. Ram Jam. Sorry if I missed your questions. I'm like far back in the chat. Sorry about that. I know we get on a topic and then we start talking and people want to know.
All right. So let's see. Anna. Hello,
Yeah.
Anna. And Megan. Hey, Megan.
I'm going to go ahead. Go ahead. Lori says, I grew up playing camping in the woods, never gave any thought. No, I own a house on my property. I have found a perfect X in a tree bend. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think some X's are natural. Some tree bends are natural. I mean, we're still up in the arms of tree bends. You know, we don't really know what they mean because some areas we get into, they're everywhere. I mean, everywhere you look, there's a tree bend. It's like,
I mean, here's a quick story. I mean, when my son was little, he was probably about 6, 7 years old, and I'm teaching him how to hunt, trap, and do some tracking and stuff. But we were out hunting deer this is when I lived on the farm, and we were sitting. And my son was too small to put in a tree stand, so we had hunting blinds, and him and I were sitting in the hunting blind. There was no wind. It was dead quiet. And I can just hear him eating his potato chips and stuff. And, in the blind, would always bring snacks for him. And next thing you know it, I don't know, about 200 yards from me. And this is on the farm, about 200 yards from me in the woods, a tree falls. And he says, Dad, what was that? I'm like, it was a tree that fell, so don't worry about it. But there's no wind, there's nothing. So then we go out to investigate it, see why the tree fell. It was a live tree. It wasn't dead, it wasn't anything. It's something. This tree was literally live. And I just basically told him at that age, I told him, it was a tree that just fell over. We just happened to hear it. We just happened to be at the woods at the same time. Because I didn't want to freak him out or get him scared and never go back out in the woods. But who knows what it was? Yeah, it was a live tree. And it was a big one too. It was a real big tree.
Claim 3. They're Tar Heel. They haven't been coming up to the house. He's called me the other night at like 1:30 in the morning. And he said that he was laying in bed and he seen a black shadow go down his hallway. And it was of walking and everything. He seen it. He could tell what it was. And it was just a shadow person going down his hallway. But the screams, it hasn't been up by his house. Now it's just screams and yells and banging and in the woods behind his property. And he said that he's got himself a black light. And he said there's more of that glowing stuff.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Looks like hair or fur or something.
Yeah. Don't know what it is. When you put it underneath the microscope, it just looks like fur.
Yeah,
like you put UV light on and it glows.
50 feet up into a pine tree.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Weird. All right. I've seen a black mist in my house growing up. Yeah. I think all of us have seen something. I mean, everybody in the world has seen something. Maybe they wrote it off as, it's just
Eyes playing
something
tricks on
different.
you.
But I believe that we all have seen something. Which location do you think is the most active?
I'm not going to say. I know which one is, but I'm not going to say. It's not.
Trapper, go ahead. What's the most active for you?
It's a toss-up. I'm going to say I'm going to go with the house. We had some weird stuff out there. I know the other couple of videos we've done where the Wendigo is and stuff like that. I know we're getting some weird stuff out there. It's a toss-up between there and the house.
Yeah. Tin Man?
No, I'm not going to say because it would draw too much attention to it. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
No, that's your right. Mike?
Well, I probably would originally say the swamp because I don't know, for something to be throwing rocks at us, to me, is pretty, it's a pretty big sign that there's something physical there or something that can do something physical. But then after seeing whatever that was in the red light, I mean, that was apparent, clear, right in front of you, something totally unexplainable. And that has me thinking that there's something curious and right there in front of us. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's tough
That's
to say
claim
between
3,
the two.
right?
Yeah, claim 3. That's tough to say between those two, but it would have to be, one of those two. It's hard to say which one.
I would say swamp first and claim 3 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree on 3. That I was really afraid over there. Really
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really, claim 3 made me feel unsafe. Just I don't know what it is or why or what it is that makes me feel weird when I'm out there. And I've seen that, I've seen like 3 things out there. Got one, on video, that shadow thing that came up. Yeah, that was just the first time that we were there.
I mean, we have
you
to
guys
go back.
were walking up and you know what I'm saying? And that was just, but I got to say the swamp first because what has, we've seen that rock just take off.
Yeah, that was a different one too than the original 2.
Yeah. There was a rock sitting, me and Mike were going up
it's on the video.
the walkway, and there was a rock sitting there. You could see it on the video. It was a rock, and it just takes off.
No arc, just
I'm glad I wasn't
straight, straight, and who knows how far it went.
Yeah.
I
mean,
because I remember you sent me that
ground.
video. You sent me that video clip the next day. You guys said you're like, you got to see this, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Mike, do you still have that footage that you can share so some of these people can see it?
I can just go back to the video and just
check this footage out. I don't know, Tin Man. I don't know if you've seen it or not.
I haven't seen it. No,
it's wicked.
I'll get it set up and then I'll share it.
Yeah. So me and Mike are walking down this path to get into the spot. There's a rock sitting there. You could see it on video. And we didn't notice it at all. There's a rock sitting there, and I shit you not, this rock took off about 200 miles per hour. No arc, no nothing. It just into the woods. Wait to see it. You're going to be like, what the? And that's, another one of those, I don't know, man. But we got it on video.
I'd still be running.
Yeah. Well, we didn't even know it happened.
Oh man.
I think who picked that out? Biggie?
Yeah, he's the one
Biggie caught
that
it.
sent a clip of that. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it here and make sure I found it. Okay, yeah, this is it coming up.
Karen, we won't be getting back to West Branch for a while. We did a closure on that, a conclusion. What, the beginning of the year, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was still
Yeah.
snowing on the ground.
Yeah, it's still a great place, but there's a lot of researchers going back in there, and it's nice to see. A couple of them are subscribed to us. I know Sally goes back in there. The Bigfoot guy goes back in there. Who else was it? Bob, he goes in there. There's another guy that has a channel that does out of his Jeep here in Ohio. He goes back on the trails.
How do they do? How are they doing on that? Have you seen any footage?
No, just been so busy doing,
I've seen
claims
some.
and this and
Sally Joe's been sending me some pictures of what they've been finding out there. I think they're getting, I here and there.
Okay, yeah, I think I got it set up here. If you want to
all
watch
right,
it.
Mike, I'll hit it in a second here.
Yep.
Kevin, thank you. Wow, Tar Heel. That's crazy. Thank you, Kevin.
All right, Kevin. Have a great night.
Or he says, I know that watching you guys. There you go. Yeah, only you would know. You could send some pictures if you'd want, Lori, if you could.
Yeah.
I'd love to take a look at it.
I mean, we've had some great experience out at West Branch. I mean, I ain't gonna lie about that. That was the first place that you introduced me to this stuff.
Yeah.
The first time we met up, I mean, that was the first time you and I met out there. And you told me I got to show you this stuff. You're gonna have to do some tracking. You took me out there, and I was so skeptic. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's see this stuff. And I remember the first time I went out there and you showed me those tracks. I'm like, no, there's no. And I was like a kid in a candy store that day. I could not figure out what this stuff was, and I wanted to keep following it.
Yeah.
And then I got pictures. I remember taking pictures. This was before the outdoor unknown and all that. That was before that even existed. I remember we saw the tracks go right up the side of the hill. I mean, it was straight up and down. I mean, like straight up and down. And we saw the tracks dug into the side of the hill.
Yeah, like
yeah. And then you could see the trail that it took to get out of there. It was wicked. And I remember I saw that. I couldn't stop. Like, oh my gosh. There's a few times I would just disappear on you, and you're like,
yeah, I'd be like, where did he go? Like, great, this is gonna be turned into a search mission. Yes, Rob, we've had stuff follow us home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. The night that we had Mrs. Trapper out there, that weird night, it followed all three of us home.
Yeah.
Tin Man, all around 3 a.m. in the morning, Tin Man had a knock, or your camera and stuff went off, had a knock. Something came in your room. Something knocked on my door, back door.
Yep.
It was freaky.
All right. Well, you want to play
I'm gonna skip ahead real quick, y'all. Okay, here we go. Rock flying. You might want to play it a couple different times.
Sure.
Let me take off to hide the comments. There we go. Now it's coming from the left to the right.
Yeah, you ready?
Yep.
All right. So this is from the video. I think this was our third visit, but here we go.
Yeah, I know I have to have the camera, but it was like a female.
Here it goes. 505. All right.
Yes, if we heard. Maybe. If it sounded, yeah, I know I have to have it on camera, but it was like a female. There it goes. Yeah.
And that message I.
One more time.
Yes, if we heard. Maybe. If it sounded, yeah, I know I have to have it on camera, but it was like a female. Yeah, it goes right off the ground, flies right in the air.
Oh my God.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, check that video out. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. And no place to run.
One, that was On the Hunt for the Northeast Ohio Swamp Monster.
Yep.
Yeah, that was our third.
I'll watch it. Yeah.
Our third visit there.
Yeah. And it just sitting there on the ground and off it goes like a rocket. And that's how do you explain that? I mean, now seeing that in my head, now when we get rocks thrown at us, are they controlling these things, or you know what I'm saying? How is that happening? You know what I'm saying?
That's another dimension to it. Might not be something just throwing it with its hand. Who knows? It could be something else.
Right. It's like, how's that happening?
Dean said the scream scared the crap out of the rock.
We're
wicked. Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing. I mean, we got some great footage. I mean,
and there's so much happens when we're out there. We can't film it all. It just something going on every minute.
Right. Something draining all of our equipment. Remember that? That was scary.
Yeah, that first night at the caves.
Yeah, I never had that happen. I mean, my light shut off, then my headlamp shuts off. Then, it's like, wow, I only got like 2%. It drained the whole battery, backup battery.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were stepping it out to get back when that happened, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you don't want to be out there at night. You'll never find your way back.
Yeah. And that terrain is dangerous.
Yep.
You can't see where you're going because there's so many drop-off spots.
Yep, holes in the ground.
Holes in the ground. Big roots, big rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that we, there's times, you don't want to take off running out of there. I know, man, nothing has, even at last year at, our spots, nothing made me take off running like this year, like getting scared or, seeing that 15-foot black shadow just take out a tree. I mean, in my soul said run, it wasn't like, okay, let's just run, get out of here. No, my soul said run.
Yeah, I guess the swamp's kind of teetering towards the lead.
Yeah.
As far as it's tough though, because after seeing that captured in that red light, that almost is hard to top with even the rocks.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I never had a battery problem kill the swamp.
Yep. Oh yeah, it killed yours right away.
Yeah.
And we were both tracking that black shadow and didn't even know it. I was following it from the bottom of the ridge.
Yeah.
And we were up on the ridge.
My God. Yeah. Yeah.
And then when it just went into that tree and like melted away, it was like, what the craziest thing ever.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Got part of it on film and was just.
Yeah. We'll have to visit the swamp again.
Yeah, maybe we got to go hit the swamp. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Tennessee. Yeah, I mean, I always say this, and I know I beat it up. You go out in the dark looking for things, you're going to find them.
Oh, you definitely will.
Yep, you're going to find them. And then you're going to tune yourself in, like doing it as long as we're doing it. You're going to tune yourself in to be at the right spot, you know, when something happens that you're going to catch on film because you're just tuned into it.
Yeah.
I have that feeling, you know.
Yeah, something draws you to that point.
Yeah, Stump Jumper, I agree. The spirits are draining our batteries.
Yeah. And that could just be, you know, the land. I mean, Earth's been around for a long time. You know, people lived on these lands, Indians, and Ohio is a great spot that always had many, many Indian tribes on it, in it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in Ohio, on all the land. I mean, there's so much fresh water here. So many lakes, streams, rivers, ponds, you know, and Indians lived by them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there used to be Indian wars here all the time.
And I've mentioned this to the crew before about the metaphysical shop in the middle of all this.
Right.
Why is it here? You know, there must be something going on that we don't know about. I know I've stopped in and asked them for advice a few times, and they were more than glad to help and give us when we had to get rid of the gugwe, they told us what to do to
get rid of the gugwe.
They said we'd never get rid of it, but we could lure it to another place.
Yeah, and that's what we did too. Get it away from the Bigfoot youngsters. Good night, Jana.
Good night, Jana.
Good night.
Night.
Yeah, and it worked. You know, we went back to that nest once. Me and you, Trapper, once more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Karen said that she's not getting notified of live hunts. Check your bell. I've noticed sometimes I've accidentally clicked the bell and changed some of the settings on the notification and didn't realize it, and I had to go back and make sure they were all clicked on like all.
Rob, that's weird. Yeah, sometimes when YouTube does their updates on servers, it will unclick your bell. You'll just have to click it and re-click it.
Yeah, they do that the same with subscribers. Sometimes you'll find yourself not subscribed, so make sure you always check that too.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, just check your management in Google. That's always a good thing too. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we'll definitely get back to West Branch at some point, but probably not this year. I mean, we got so much. We still got 2 PA claims that we got to get to. We got Salt Fork twice this year in our home area.
Yeah. Get rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there are other places that we want to go to. It's like Salt Fork. I'm dying to get out to Salt Fork.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, get a night hunt in Salt Fork. This is going to be good.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Told me the PA claims seem pretty good too, from what you kind of scoped out already, right?
Yeah. Yep. Went to PA, went to those claims, and they're legit. I mean, footprints everywhere. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's walk around there. I mean, big thing that we need to do is get snake gators up.
Oh, especially out there. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially that further south in Yeah.
Yeah.
Be walking, walk right into them at night, get bit.
Oh yeah, I was standing on a rock.
Yeah.
And swatted one. I was like, get out of here.
The snake
I was all like, I love you, Ohio guys. You guys are crazy.
There's anti-venom.
That's right. Jack's a different breed.
Yeah, I'm a different breed. I got anti-venom running in my soul. Until I get bit and then I don't, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely got to get snake gators. So there you go, Art.
All right, cool.
There you go.
Got it fixed.
Yep. A native friend told me that's what Dean says, take your fishing rods. Guys, what did you do to deal with whatever followed you home?
Well, there's the sage and Palo Alto wood. It's wood from the Holy Land.
Yep. And this is the Alto wood.
Yeah, I got a bunch of sage.
Sage,
Times
yes.
that I've had that kind of issue, I always sage my place.
Yep.
Tell it to leave.
Sage. Alto wood, like Tin Man said, definitely get you some of that. When can we look forward to an overnight camping trip? That's cool because at Claim 3, they asked if we would stay there overnight. And we said yes. So very, very soon. I know he's going to Florida tomorrow. And I'll be back in, a week or two. I'll have to look again, but as soon as he gets back, we'll be out there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, but that's going to be a rough night. We're going to need some special powers or something.
Yeah, we're going to have to set up.
Yeah, that was scary.
Set up a table and keep things charging.
Yeah, that scream that we heard was not from an owl or anything. That was...
Yeah, I think we all looked up the sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't an owl for sure.
Definitely, Bella. Sea salt and garlic works also.
Oh, yeah.
All right, though. But anything else anybody else wants to cover? You want to add anything, Tin Man, Trapper?
Oh, no, I'm good. I just appreciate everybody signing in to watch us, and hit that like button and keep subscribing and tell all your friends about it.
Yeah. We do this for y'all and our own reasons, and
because these guys really put in a lot. Nobody will ever realize how much work these guys put in on this. You know, it's just mind-boggling. You know, I couldn't do it. Hours and hours watching this video and just amazing.
Yeah, sometimes making a video when you're doing your editing, you get so sick and tired of watching your own video over and over.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I don't do it.
That's when you start doing some of the stuff like I'll do sometimes, like put something in slow motion or speed it up just to break the monotony, make things some kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's when you get into it, man, it's 7 days a week for me. I never stop. It's always answering phone calls 2:00 in the morning, 1:00 in the morning. It's I do it during the day. I'll go out, different areas. We just had someone call in, email in and asked us to come out. Maybe we could, and I was like, well, we'll come check it out. And they had a bear. I mean, it was a bear problem. It wasn't Bigfoot prints. I was like, you need to call,
me
and have this thing get removed because, I mean, not
Call
everything
me.
out there, a Bigfoot. I mean, but it had to be a large bear print I mean, bear. I mean, the prints were, a good size. And it was like, that is not, don't be out here at night looking for a Bigfoot because you got a black bear and it will get you.
Yeah.
Call me. I'll get rid of that bear for you.
Yeah. But things like that, and I always go out and look at claims before,
But I was going to tell you, Trapper, I went to that talk they had on the arsenal, and there were three bears living in there.
Yes,
but they never bothered to say where they went.
They won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I seen one hit on the side of the road last year.
Yeah, that's right. You did. Yeah, there's at least 3. There's a family of bears living in there. They don't want anything. They don't want them removed right now. Because I keep telling them, I'll come in and do it for you. But they don't want it.
Absolutely.
And bobcats, they have plenty of bobcats, turkey, deer, you name it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want any. I mean, they don't want anything removed yet. I don't know why.
Thank you, Anna.
Yeah.
The chat's still here. Karen says, where did the chat go? Yeah.
Maybe minimize the chat.
Facebook chat's up. This chat's still there. But thank you all for being here. Thank you all for listening to us jab away. And hope you guys like the pictures.
How do I remove bears? There's a big trap that ODNR brings in, and they'll set up. It's like a big trailer.
Yeah.
And they lower the wheels on it, turns into a trap. And then once the bear's in that, it looks like a big drum. When that bear's in that drum, they haul it away. They take it and relocate it.
Yep.
What do you use for bait to bait one of those?
Trapper's
bait. There's like a concoction that you make up. It's a very sweet smelling bait. Like you can mix up donuts and anything sweet. Bears will go after anything that's like really sweet smelling, stuff like that's the great about bears. Bears are scroungers, but they go after that really sweet smell, like like pastries and stuff like that. You just mix it all up in a big like bucket. Dump it in there.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad everybody had a good time, and we'll see you. We've got a hunt coming up.
Yep.
And like I said, if you haven't subscribe. Hit that like button before you get out of here. Appreciate it. Helps the channel out. Helps all of us out. And gets our content out there to share with the world. And that's the goal. There's proof. We have it. You all see what we see. It's live. And call it what it is, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't been to the Facebook chat room, go there. That's where all the evidence is posted. And people there in the community, they if it's in it, they will find it. They will find it and post screenshots and timestamps, and we post our stuff there and our findings, and yeah, really good place. Like I say, there's no right or wrong answer to this. That's, we don't own a Bigfoot. We don't own a ghost.
No, we don't. I got one in the shed.
Yeah. Trapper picked one up. He trapped one.
Thanks, everyone, for helping me get to 1K, too. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
You deserve it.
Yes. And we're going to have a t-shirt giveaway posted. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Mike are both giving away t-shirts. So we'll have it posted on what you got to do. I'll put it in the community tab. If you're not on Facebook, I'll also put it in Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, I'll post it in Twitter. Somehow we'll get it out to you. Or we'll just make a video. Tell everybody what you got to do.
Yeah. That's awesome, Mike. Congratulations.
Thanks. Yep. Appreciate it. Thanks, Rob.
Congratulations, Mike.
Everybody. Thanks, everyone. keep growing.
Yep. Good
I'm
night.
hoping to hit 1,000 by August. I'm hoping to hit 1,000 by August. That's what my goal is.
You will get there. You post
Maybe.
good content.
Yeah, you do.
Yep. All right. Good night, y'all.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.